Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with solo leveling episode number 17 reaction. So the previous episode Jinwoo went to do a rank reassessment and yeah, everyone, or at least the people that were there in the place at that point, got to know that Jinwoo has actually reached an S rank because the machine that does this wasn't able to assess his level, which means that he has reached S rank. And obviously, a lot of the guilds, for example, the Byakko guild, the guild leader immediately came, and we had the Hunters Guild guild master as well, who tried to recruit Jinwoo, but Jinwoo was like, nah, just completely like shoved him off and just left. Later on, even Mr. Go, he also contacted him to get to the Hunters Association and join them and all that stuff. But he also said that no, I'm not going to be doing that. I want to be on the field, like fighting. So yeah, that's the situation there. Later on, Jinwoo took a job, which is from the Hunters Guild, but as a miner. Now he wants to, like try his abilities and all that stuff. He wants to, do those kind of things, gain some materials, and kind of like get ready for the battle that he will be having at floor 100 to get the elixir of life to complete it. So yeah, later on she also met Jahain, I think that was her name, and she kind of found him loitering around in front of the guild, the final boss room. So that's where it ended. Let's see what happens. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is a preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Right, here we are. Lost toilet. Yeah, I just obviously. Yep. Damn. Oh. It just right. Oh, will he feel his aura? Will she? Yeah, I think she. She did that. She did. What? Oh. Oh. I'm pretty sure he's. I was gonna say maybe he's. Okay, never mind. He's like, wait, damn, his ID card and his face. Oh, Oh Lord. Damn. Right. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Well, yeah. Maybe because he's one of the players. Yeah, I was gonna say. Hmm. You know what? Well, if right. Damn. A lot of praise. Right. About that. Yeah. Oh, I think he'll surely take that because yeah, he has more time and he can maybe snoop around a little bit. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. Double. Well, he's doing his job pretty well, so you know. Yeah. Well. Wow. Wow. Yeah. That is crazy. Hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah, his friends. Yeah, because he's solo leveling. That's why. Oh Lord. It's like oh boy. Nah. Good God. Oh, okay. Well, opportunity. Well, Jim will probably. Yeah, Jim's like, this is opportunity. Well, have you seen him work? Yeah. Uh, Wait, does he know? Oh my god, he knows. Because there has been a lot of rumors regarding him. Like an E ranker being. Or I don't know, let's see. Hmm. Yeah. Wow. Yo, look at this team. This is like some premium pay to win team. What the hell? Every one of them has like fancy ass armors. Ugh. Yeah. Hey, that hairstyle. Oh no. Hmm. Oh. Yeah. Oh, damn. These things are fast. Ah. Nice. Yeah. C rank. Oh, interesting. Or someone's controlling them. Oh. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, what the hell? These are ogres? Oh, sorry, orcs. Sorry. I always mix them up. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. This is real. Oh, his equipment is broken with one shot. Oh, he used taunt. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, the sorcerer is there. The mages, yeah. Okay. Bind, I'm guessing. Bind is not working. Oh, he's a summoner? Yeah. And she's a monk, I'm guessing, a fighter, yeah? Oh! Uh, yeah. Oh, he's dead. Oh, can she? Yeah, she can bring it back. She's a A ranked healer, so that's why. Oh no. Hello? Um, damn, the bind didn't. Oh, there you go. Ooh. um, yeah, well, yeah, Jinu is, yeah, like, yeah, he's making sure that they don't see him as well. He's so fast. But the healer girl kind of noticed, I think. Nice. Okay. Damn, so Jinu's strong enough to, like, kind of solo these guys. uh, it is. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, they don't have a debuffer. Yeah, good luck. Oh, damn, she realized. I was gonna say, like, did nobody realize? I'm sure someone. Oh boy. Yeah, they're not wrong. But yeah, he's gonna back out. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Now we're stuck here. Yeah. But I feel like they're gonna come and attack us. Yeah, I was gonna say. They're not just gonna keep sitting at. Yeah. Oh! What the hell is happening? Oh, oh my God. How many of them are there? Okay, yeah, Jimu will need to now bring out the shadows. In no way are we dealing with this. Yeah, we don't understand you, bro. What? Wait, are these not ogres? Oh no. They're like a shaman. Oh, so he's the big boss. Yeah, he's like, don't try to run away. Come fight us. We'll be there. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, Jahan is here. Okay, so yeah, you cannot understand like from the outside, everything is just normal. Oh my God. Hey, what the hell? Damn. Yeah, it's like a proper. Right. This place in the ending kind of looks like that place. This place in the ending. What I think, like, this place that they're showing in the ending, this place is like an inner construction of Jinwoo's, like, like a, because the shadows are there somewhere within him. Like, he summons them. Where does he summon them from? I think this is like a visual representation of that, like where he keeps all his shadows and where they are just waiting. like his inner world or whatever. I don't know. Hmm. Okay, and that was today's episode. So today we had um, Jim taken another job, which was like the same people who he worked for. They provided like they said that, oh, tomorrow we'll have another kind of a little like an expedition. Two teams will, I think, like that's what they said, like a team, like a rank B and then rank A team. Yeah, will be coming here, and we will be working with them. And yeah, that's what happened here. Jinwoo came here to, obviously, like he'll get paid, he has time, and maybe he can, like gain something from this. So he decided to come, and that is where we get stuck in this new like situation and another dungeon where something different is going on, some anomaly. The anomaly in this dungeon is basically, turns out at first they were like seeing like level C like hounds, which that's why they were like, what the hell, that's kind of weird. How do these levels C hounds, rank C hounds, survive here in a rank A dungeon? And that's when they realized that the actual like enemies here are the orcs, and there's literally like a kingdom of orcs over here, like hundreds and hundreds of orc, as we get to see in the end. And these guys can talk. I'm guessing, I think like they kind of use like some kind of a translation magic or something, and they talk to them, and they were like, oh, like you can either leave, try to leave, we'll kill you here, or come and meet us, come inside and meet us. And yeah, that's where that's why we're in this kind of a predicament now. We are stuck here. A few other things to talk about. First and foremost, Jahain, she kind of feels like a smell from other hunters, other, like as they explained. However, she didn't feel that same smell from Jiwoo. Now, obviously, there must be a reason behind it. The most probable reason, it seems like, is that Jiwoo is a player. That is why maybe this is, like she's not feeling that smell. Moreover, she's feeling a pleasant smell from him. So I'm not sure if that's the reason why, if because he's a player, that's why she's feeling that, or maybe it's something else. I have no idea. I guess we'll have to see about that. Later on, maybe we'll get an explanation. Now, that is that. Another thing is, like as it is brought up again here in today's episode, as Jimu kind of thinks about it. Jimu is like, what is this player thing that is going on, and why, like why are we special? Now, I never thought about it, but now that I'm thinking about it, maybe like it's going to be interesting if we get to know that this whole player thing that is going on. I doubt it's going to go in that direction, but like since they are called players, maybe there's someone, like a higher being in this case here, is like, I don't know, is like, this is like a, like they're like in control of this whole thing, and like it's like an entity like god or something. And that's why they are like they are chosen, these few people are chosen as players, and they're given these abilities or something. I don't know if it's something like that, like some kind of a higher entity at work. That'll be kind of interesting, because they're called players here, and just like how players get, these, I'm assuming there's multiple of the players, not only Jinwoo. I'm sure there's more players somewhere in this world. I doubt he's the only one. So maybe these players that are chosen, as we see, they get this, like like these, like these kind of things, like the video game type daily quests, the inventory and all that stuff, and the other stuff that they get, the rewards, the shop, you know the stats increase that they do when they level up. That's how like a video game works. So it's something like that, maybe. And this person who's giving everything to these, who's choosing these players, maybe it's like some kind of a higher entity or something, I don't know. But yeah, I don't think we have enough clues to deduce that at this point. Maybe we'll get to know later what this is about. Either way, now the thing that we have to think about now is that, yeah, like, in context of the that whole thing, Shahin doesn't feel or smell any kind of bad smell from him. So might be because he's a player. Who knows? We'll get to know later, I guess. Then the other thing that I want to talk about here is the new teammates that he got here. The A ranked group that he, like that took him in. Now, I do wonder at first when, like when that guy, the leader, team leader, came in to ask for help, and Jinwoo was like, "Oh, I'm going to do it." And he asked like, "Oh, which level are you? Which rank are you?" And he said rank E. At which his whole, I don't know, like demeanor kind of changed, and he was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, come, welcome. You'll do." So I do wonder why that was. At first, I thought maybe because like there's been rumors circling around about Jinwoo, because we all saw in the previous episode how there was a huge fuss in the, like, the ranking reassessment center. Like, a lot of people over there definitely knows that this guy is a rank E, and he suddenly became a rank S, or he is going to become a rank S. So I thought maybe from that rumors have spread around, and that's why he clocked that, oh, this is that guy. That's why he immediately agreed to it. But now that I'm thinking about it, maybe not. Maybe there's some other reason why he suddenly agreed when he got to know that he's rank E. Like, I wonder. Yeah. I'm not really sure why he suddenly, like, you see, there was like a sudden shift in tone. He was like, "Oh, okay," like, he suddenly changed, and he was like, "Yeah, welcome, welcome." I do wonder why that was. Because there's a part of, like, there's a section where I was thinking maybe he's again one of those guys, those guys who, like, are going to try to sacrifice him by the end. If you remember, this literally happened in season one. Like, like the Dongsu's brother, that whole thing, if you remember, they were like hiring people and trying to like trap them in and loot them in the dungeon, that whole thing. So that's why I was thinking maybe this is also one of those guys. He's trying to do something bad. But then again, like, I was like, yeah, like, what do they even gain from like trapping an E rank? So I don't know. I just don't know why he acted like that, but maybe we'll get to know later. Either way, by the end of it, we kind of see and we kind of understand these guys are different. At least it seems like these guys are a lot more better than the other, like, teams we have had the opportunity to interact with. Most of the higher ranked players that we have interacted with have been total asses. If you remember, most of them, like, some tried to scam us, some tried to trick us, some tried, like, it's been all over the place. So this is probably the first group that we have seen, like a higher ranked group that we have seen that actually are decent people, or at least it seems like that for now. I think that these guys are decent people because they did give Jimu an opportunity to just leave. They were like, yeah, when we are going to be fighting, the thing, the what's it called, barrier, the barrier might come down because they will be busy fighting with us, against us. So take that opportunity and just leave, and like, inform the people outside. Like, they did give him an opportunity to leave. So that's why I'm thinking, and that's why Jinwoo also was like, yeah, these guys are not trying to make me act as a scapegoat. And yeah, these people are actually genuinely, they're worried about us. You know yeah, so that's why, yeah, I think this is probably a decent group. I hope so. Anyways, yeah, so here these guys were strong, but as you can see, these orcs were a lot more, like, stronger than expected. So Jimu had to work. He had to, in a very stealthy manner, just take out all of these orcs, like, like, just weaken them. It's kind of funny because like, we saw, like, I thought that the healer girl would realize that Jimu is the one who did it, because the healer girl kind of saw him almost like strangled our orc. I guess it didn't register in her head properly. There was Jinmu. But turns out the other girl, the one with the battle staff, I think that's called a battle staff. the one who was like using binding magic and stuff, she realized, wait a minute, let me go back to that part. Okay, that equipment carrier must think we're a joke. Um, all these magic casters, and he really believed no one would notice him using stealth. Yeah, there you go. On the other hand, he did help us out at a tight spot. I'm sure he has his reason. I'll pretend I didn't see anything. Yeah, so she realized, she understood what was going on. I think she's probably the only one who realized, as she said, there's so many magic casters here. Someone's bound to notice, and she's probably the only one who noticed, because I don't think the other two noticed. The one, not other two, but other, no, two. I guess the summoner is also some kind, like a kind of a magic caster. The summoner didn't notice. The other girl, the sorceress, she also, it didn't seem like she noticed. You know, or maybe she's just not letting it show in her face. I don't know, but this girl, she's the only one who, at least for now, who has noticed that Jimu is the one who did that. Others didn't really realize that. And yeah, and I think Jinu didn't realize that this other girl has understood that he's the one who did it, or that this girl has got him. Anyways, it'll be interesting to see how this develops here. Either way, yeah, I'm sure we'll get to see next episode. Jin will probably be fighting, or he will, you know, be forced to help them out, because there's too many of these orcs. And not only that, as you can see, Jinwoo like kind of acknowledged these guys. He said, like, that, oh, unlike those other teammates that I've had the like had an encounter with, the other guys who like betrayed them, like made them into scapegoats and stuff. These guys, they are actually good. They gave him an opportunity to just lead, and they decided to protect the others, the lower ranking, the weaker warriors here. So, seeing that, I think Jinwoo kind of gained a little bit of respect for these people. So he might actually help these guys out and maybe show his ability to, because obviously if he fights them, if he's going to be fighting these orcs, he will have to show his ability. So, or I do wonder if he'll somehow be able to, yeah, if he'll somehow be able to, like fake his whole, yeah, you know what, that might actually, he might actually do that. There's a huge possibility that, like obviously when the fighting will begin, they will probably tell him to run away, and he might, like act as if he's run away, but then come back in a disguise and maybe help them out somehow. I don't know, like there's a possibility he might do it that way. Then, his identity is not exposed, and he will be helping them out as well. So yeah. Also, another thing, Chahain is outside. So there's a big possibility she might come in, because she came here looking for Jinwoo, and now that guy was like, oh yeah, Jinwoo went in. So she might try to follow him in, or I don't know if she will, but there's a possibility that might happen. So that's also another thing. So a lot of things are going on, like we don't really know how this is going to like develop. So let's wait and see. Yeah. Right. And yeah, and that was today's episode. Really good episode. And yeah, next episode will probably be pretty, like action packed or something. We'll see. Okay. And that was that. So yeah, that was my overall impression. Now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. In the very first scene, we can see Jinwoo, in that like boss room, in front of the boss room, loitering around, and Chahain kind of found him. Jinwoo realizes that, yeah, the people who has been talking about Chahain, they weren't exaggerating. He couldn't detect her up until when she kind of like talked to him. So he was caught off guard. So he's like, yeah, this girl is the real deal. So anyways, obviously, like I'm pretty sure everyone knew what he was going to say. Like he was like, oh, I was lost. Typical like excuse. What else would he say? So he's like, oh yeah, I'm kind of lost. So Chahin was like, oh yeah, this is the boss room. Please go back. So Chahin notices he had a weapon on him, but then suddenly vanished. So he was like, okay, maybe I saw wrong. But when he moved past her, Shahin realized that, wait a minute, I'm not getting any smell. And that really startled her so much that she was actually like, she stopped him and started sniffing him. So this kind of like, reaction kind of makes us understand or makes us realize that she probably has not found a single person up until now who doesn't smell, and moreover smell good. So that is why this crazy like outburst, you could say, because obviously if there were a few people she knew who didn't smell, she wouldn't overreact like this. The way that she overreacted here kind of makes me think this has happened for the very first time. That's why she was so surprised. She was like, wait a minute, this is new, this has never happened. That's why she like literally stopped him and started sniffing him. So and yeah, and then she's like, oh, like, can I see your ID card? And he shows her his ID card, and I'm like, bro, you need to change the picture on your ID card. A time will come when people will be like, ah, that's a fake ID card. What the hell, you look nothing like this. So yeah, like, I'm sure he will change his ID card. I think as soon as he gets like a S rank, he'll probably update everything. Either way, yeah, E ranker, that was what was written there. And Chahin looked at it, and Chahin's like, interesting. Okay, and then yeah, that's that. He leaves. Ah, okay. Later on, when he's moving on along with the others, this is where he gets to know about Chahin and how Chahin always gets a bad smell from others. That's why she has a handkerchief. This is where he realizes that, oh, so that is what that was about. He also you know deduces or puts two and two together and realizes that apparently he doesn't have a smell, and that's why he started thinking maybe it was because I'm a player. Because obviously that's the only thing that will come to his mind, because like, that's the only thing that makes him different from the others, the other hunters, like, he's a player. Anyways, we don't really know if that's the reason why he doesn't smell. I guess we'll get to know that later on, maybe, somewhere later on in the story. Okay, so either way, that was that. And later on you can see the person, like the one who was in charge of this, of the carriers and all that, and the miners. He kind of invited him to work for him and all that, and he was like, oh, like, please, you've done a great job, but yeah, Jinwoo has a job, and but he did agree for coming another day, the next day, and he got interested when he said that this part. How about coming in for just one more day? You'll see tomorrow's a double header for rates, an A rank and a C rank. Yeah, so that is what's going on. So that's why he's like, wait a minute. So there's two Hunters Guild raids tomorrow for both A and C rank. He got kind of curious about that, and he's like, okay, I'll come. Okay. Later on, we see Chahin phone call someone and asking him about to find more information on Jinwoo, and he said that, oh, like, Guildmaster Choi also kind of told me the same thing, to keep tabs on him. So again, that makes her suspicious. She's like, interesting. So even the Guildmaster is curious about this guy. So this made Shahin even more interested in who this person is. So as we see, next day he joins, or she comes to this place to find where Jinwoo is. Either way, Jinwoo is back the next day, and he kind of gets reminded of seeing the people there, kind of reminded of his old team, the team with Mr. Song and what was her name? Juhi, I think that was his name, her name. The healer girl. Yeah, Mr. Park. These guys. I think that was his. I've forgotten most of their names. Anyways, yeah. So he's back here and he's like doing his job. He's doing a great job. So much great job that he was offered 5 times the wage, but he's like, nah, man, it's fine. Today's the last day. Yeah, and this is where we get to meet the A rank captain, Son Ki-hoon. Ki-hoon, sorry. Captain Son Ki-hoon. So he asks for a carrier. Obviously, at first they were like, "Oh no, like there's nobody here." Jinwoo then, like kind of self-appoints himself. Okay, here we go. This part, like I said, I'm not really sure why he suddenly changed. Like at first he was a little bit skeptical, and then he's like, "What's his rank?" He says E rank, and then he suddenly smiles, and he's like, "Oh no, I'd like him to do it." So that's what I'm thinking. Like, why did he suddenly? I'm not really sure. Like I said, at first I thought maybe he's again one of those guys like who'll try to like trick us somehow or something, just like the other guy did, Dongsu's brother. But then later on we see he's a pretty decent guy. His teammates are pretty decent as well. They're all good people. Um, it doesn't seem like they'll be doing something like that to him. So why did he? I'm not really sure why he acted like that at that time. Anyways, yeah, so they go in and Jinu realizes that there's 6 A ranks here, 3 B ranks, and there's no S ranks. Yeah. Okay, so they start their journey. The healer lady starts talking to him, and she's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. Everything will be fine. We'll protect you." Yeah, and then they go in. The jackal starts attacking them. They fight the jackals, but what makes them bewildered is the fact these C rank monsters are here in an A rank dungeon. And they immediately get their answer as to why this is the case. Orcs, like strong orcs, level A, like like rank A orcs are here. And these things are strong. They start attacking them and actually kind of overwhelming them. They don't have enough people to fight. They don't have enough A rankers to fight here. And the actual A rankers and the B rankers who are fighting were pretty talented. For example, we can see our team leader Son. He's a warrior kind of, like he's not a full tank. He has a shield obviously, but he's more of a warrior, the handed shield, one-handed sword warrior type of characters. He's one of them. But then we have another character who's actually a tank. He has like taunt abilities and stuff, that guy with the armor, but his taunt is not really working on the enemy. We have a few mages as well. For example, we have this one girl who uses like flame magic. You can see she's like more of an offensive magician. We have the summoner who like uses like the lantern to bring out these like summoned like entities, summoned beings. We have obviously we have that girl, the girl who later on realizes that Jinu is the one who helped them. I'm not really sure who she is, but she seems like more of a control magic type of a character. By control magic, I mean like crowd control magic, like binding and like doing all those things. She was like binding enemies, trying to slow them down and all that. So yeah, and then we have obviously the healer, and she's a pretty good healer. She's like a or a B rank healer. That's why she could literally regenerate limbs of the others. We have the fighter, or maybe like a monk, the girl who was fighting, punching. And we have the assassin, or like the hunter, I guess you could say, the one who was like flying around and like just slashing and dicing. That guy, that guy's probably a rogue or a slash hunter, something like that. No, I don't think he's an assassin. He doesn't seem like an assassin. I'm not really sure. If he was an assassin, he probably could use stealth, but I don't think he used any kind of stealth ability. He was just like flying around the whole place fighting. So he's probably like a hunter slash rogue. Yeah, and these were all like the characters who were like properly fighting. There was a few others as well, but they were getting beaten down, and yeah. But even with these few characters, the ogres were the orcs were too many of them, and one of the orcs kind of snuck in to the healer lady. The healer lady immediately just like gave up all hope. She was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna die here," but Jim saved him. Jim saved her. just strangled the throat and just took the head out. I thought she realized Jinwoo did that, but turns out Jinwoo was in stealth mode at that time, so she didn't realize. Anyways, now Jinwoo starts fluttering around the battlefield in stealth mode, doing little like cuts and nicks, just enough to slow the enemies down so that they can take care of them. And and yeah, and it works out. Everyone was able to take care of each and every one of them. Obviously, they realized something was weird. They're like, it's kind of weird. They suddenly started slowing down. Like, what the hell happened? And nobody has any idea what's going on except the glasses girl. The one who was using the binding, like the magic, that girl. And she was like, okay, this guy might have some kind of a reason for keeping his identity a secret. He helped us out, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I just, I won't really, like rat him out. Yeah, so there you go. That's that. Anyways, here a decision time comes. Now, obviously, as Jinwoo thinks that if this leader is a responsible leader, he's going to back out. And that's actually what he does. So, so this guy's like an actual, like a proper leader. Like, he's not that type of person who would let this whole thing go to their head and try to venture deeper in and becoming like an overconfident. So he tries to back out, but unfortunately, there's no other way to get out of here. There's a barrier in the gate, and they were like, okay, let's try to dispel the barrier, but they also cannot do that because they get cursed, and the orcs come from the back trying to like surrounding them. So the orcs threaten them. They're like, if you try to run away, we'll kill you here. So they cannot dispel the barrier. They don't have that opportunity anymore now. They'll kill them otherwise. Either try to do that or come inside, like, and we'll fight there. Obviously, no other choice. We have to go in. Okay, one thing I need to see here. This orc kind of used some kind of a, like, his head was kind of moving like this, and after that he starts speaking human language. So it was some kind of a spell, I'm guessing, like a translation spell. His name is Kargalgan. Yeah, and he's like, come inside. Yeah. Anyways, after that, all of them tell Jinwoo to run away when he gets his opportunity. When the barrier is down, they will protect the others as much as they can. And like I said, Jinwoo kind of acknowledges this because he's like, yeah, these guys are different. Back when, like the same thing happened in the very first episode, everyone was like trying to save themselves and literally threw him under the bus. So this is not the same situation. And yeah, that's why he has a better opinion of these guys. And I don't think he's going to run away or do anything like that. He'll probably help them out. He's definitely going to help them out. Yeah. Anyways, Jinwoo says like, okay, like we'll think about it later. Let's go first. Let's go in first. Yeah. And yeah, then we see Jaehaen is outside, and Jinwoo is going deeper and deeper, and we come to a place which looks like an actual, like a hall room with like lots of orcs just standing there like an army, like an army of orcs. And then we have like the person in the middle who's like the king. I'm guessing this is Kalgangan. That was his name. Oh no, wait, no, never mind. Oh, Kalgan, that guy, he left. This is like the king or something. Also, this guy's even stronger than the others, and he has like an army of like appointed soldiers beside him who are, I'm guessing, like the stronger ones. Like these guys have some really crazy armors they're wearing. Yeah, and this guy's like, I bid you welcome, humans. And yeah, this guy looks like a boss. He has like the tattoos, he has like a bone armor, like a mask he's wearing, and yeah. So he's like the orc king or something like that, I'm assuming. That's where it ended. Right, and yeah, that was that. Now I'm thinking like they have some kind of a reason from bringing us in. Otherwise, they could have just killed us outside over there. There must be a reason why they brought us in. I think it would be something like they'll tell us to fight them or something like that, or something like equally crazy like that, they'll say. And something like that, we'll see. Right, and that is where today's episode ended. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what Jinwoo does. Will he unleash his true power to help these guys, or will he help them in some other way? Let's wait and see. Right, and that was today's episode number 17 of Solo Leveling. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Solo Leveling. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.